not going to bother with the pre-stream. Hopefully everything's fine. I'm actually using the right encoder this time. So I believe the settings on OBS also weren't correct, so I had to kind of fix them. Right, okay. We're on. Now, I'm going to play Chasing World 5 because my antivirus keeps quarantining Hogwarts Legacy and it's pissing me off. So I'm going to play something else for now and figure out how to solve the Hogwarts Legacy problem at a later date so that we can actually solve that. Right, let me just put out some comms out on social media. And then we shall begin. Right, let's copy that. Right then. Hopefully the volume is okay. I don't actually know. I can't hear. Test 1, 2, 3. Right, I don't know how good the volumes are, but we'll sort that out. Right. Change profile to my instance in profile. I don't think I played that time. So, right then. Hello everybody and welcome to Instant Playthrough. Change of plans, which is not what it's not what I wanted actually. I didn't want to play TSW5 tonight. Nothing against the game, it's just I wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy because I wanted to do the sort of some of the subtasks on there and stuff. But unfortunately, Norton Antivirus is a piece of shit. So yeah, I do not recommend anybody ever purchasing a copy of Norton Antivirus because it quarantines the game. And it just sends the exe file of the game to the quarantine. So the second I get the first chance I get, I am going to be uninstalling that, and I will be replacing it with something better. But yeah, so that is a thing that happens, and the reason why is because there's something called idp.generic or something or other, which causes the game to be quarantined, which I don't understand why. But thankfully, TSW does not have this problem, so... InstaSim is alive! InstaSim is indeed alive. And I'm back live streaming, babies! Woo! Hey! So, yes, I am... live streaming. And I'm planning this is my kind of return to live streaming as well. So I'm hoping to do this somewhat more regularly. We shall see how far that actually goes. I do kind of want to bring down the volume of TSW because it is a bit loud. I don't know if that's going to affect. Yeah, that is going to affect that. Right. I'm going to have to figure that out at some other point. Right. Or I can bring it down on here. No. There you go. Right, yeah, so I am going to have to figure out volumes and stuff. Hopefully I can be heard. Can I be heard fine over the game, or is the game too loud? What am I planning to overshoot with tonight? Well, let's find out, shall we? I wish it was the Class 150, but that's not out yet. It is St. David's Day today as well, actually. I forgot to mention. It is, of course, St. David's Day. Black screen, but audio's working. Oh, that's... Cymraeg and English. It is indeed Welsh and English. Let's see what's happening on Twitch, shall we? Oh, Twitch is not streaming. Oh, Twitch has gone offline. Twitch is online. Says Twitch is live. Why is Twitch being twitchy? Huh. Twitch is streaming at the moment, which is... Why is this happening? You're having plenty of fun on Cardiff Commuter. It's a shame that you get to play it and not me. And I'm the Welsh one here. Right. I don't know why Twitch is not streaming right now. Oh god. I'm trying to stream on both. But Twitch has decided no. Why? It is just a black screen, right, okay. Right, I think it's working on YouTube, so you might want to go onto there. I know it's a slight pain in the arse to do that, but there's not much I can do about it right now. I tried streaming on... It should have worked on both. It was working earlier, before Norton Antivirus decided to quarantine Hogwarts Legacy. Everything was working fine. So blame Norton's antivirus security, which I will be uninstalling the second I get the bloody chance to do so. Yeah, I did notice that Twitch is showing me as live, but it's not. But I wonder if I can turn that off and turn it back on again. The solution to all problems? Is it a solution? Is it going to work? Yeah. The only reason I have it is because I got it for free through my brother. I used to have Kaspersky. My mum's Kaspersky license expired and they wanted her to pay like £100 for a 10-user license or something, which we were not going to do. My brother had Norton antivirus, and he gave us a copy, which is available until which I have until July. But the second I get the chance to, I'm removing it because I'm probably just gonna get myself a better one, to be honest. Yeah, Control-Alt-Delete Norton is exactly what I'm gonna do. Norton is an absolute pile of wank, which should not exist. Yeah, so Twitch is saying that I'm live, but I'm not, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'll troubleshoot it later. I don't know what the hell is happening with it, to be honest. Have I got an email from Twitch saying that I'm not allowed to have, like, stuff or something? No. Okay, cool. Right. Right, I've wasted 10 minutes already, so let's see. Well, yeah, I mean, who needs commercial when you've got Windows Defender? Windows Defender nowadays is more than adequate for most things. I think I'd just rather have the peace of mind. Because at the very least, I know that Kaspersky is actually good. I understand the link with Russia and all that stuff. Yeah, I get that. But it's still a very good antivirus software. So I'll probably buy myself a license for that soon. Right, I am aware, actually, before I actually do anything, I am aware that I think Birmingham Cross City has guard mode working now. And I've not played it with guard mode, so yeah, common sense. No one's got common sense here. No chance. I definitely don't. Right, let's do Birmingham Cross City. I think guard mode is supposed to work on this nowadays. So I'll do that first, I think. Also, your reaction, Damien, to Norton is the same reaction I got from other friends as well. And to be fair, it was the reaction I had when I was told I should probably move to it first and foremost as well. As I don't want to. But it was free, so I can't really say no to free things. Yeah, to be fair, like, Windows Defender is perfectly adequate for most things nowadays. I have been looking as well at Bitdefender, because I know that one's a pretty decent antivirus software as well, to be fair. Yes, Will's drinking Yorkshire tea, of course. Will's drinking Yorkshire tea always. But yeah, so the antivirus software I have been looking at Bitdefender and obviously Kaspersky, because Kaspersky's just the best. I'm not sponsored to say that, by the way, but I wish I was. Right, conductor mode on Birmingham Cross City. Come on, let's do this. Right. Where is the guard panel? I know there's one in the cab. But I'm pretty sure there was one by the doors too. Ugh, PG Tips tastes like cat piss. God. Right, I think we'll just have to go from the cab. I'm on the wrong side anyway. That's where the platform is. Right. I stick in the guard key. Where do I stick the guard key into? In here. And then I release the cab door. And I release the doors. Wait. Right, what was I gonna do? I can't remember. Oh yeah, uninstall Norton antivirus. That's the thing I want to do. But I can't do that right now. I'll have to do that later. But yeah. But talking about antivirus again, like, you know, like if it was my grandmother that was asking me what antivirus should I go with, I would literally just say, just don't go with anything. Just use Windows Defender. You don't need anything. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check as well, was Twitch. I'll sort that out in a second. Or I'll try to. Is Twitch still a black screen that has me talking but nothing on the screen? Right, press the buzzer. Nope, I can't use that one. That's annoying. So I have to go and use that one it is asking me to use. Is that the only one in the whole train? Like in the middle of the... Is it in the middle carriage? That's the only one I can use. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Well, hey! It works. Right, we've got one person and he's right there. Okay. Gravely Hill. We are going to Gravely Hill. It's the 1st of March. It's St. David's Day. But it's 2019 on here. Oh, it is 2019. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Thank you very much. Right, that's the only guy we've got. Anyway, let's see. Right, let me try and troubleshoot Twitch live on stream then. So if I turn that off, have that disconnect. Right. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Right, I should be offline. I am. And let's go back online. Unstable. Average stream bitrate is too high. Shit. Okay. Let's change that then to 6,000. Apply OK. Turn that off. And turn it back on again. Well, hey! I believe... Oh, we're still unstable, apparently. Oh, well, it's like me. Unstable. That describes me perfectly. I'm not entirely sure why it thinks the stream is bitrate is too high. I think I'm streaming now, so it says unstable, which is slightly annoying. But I'll ignore that for now. And it's gone. Oh, I should be live now. Should be live. Yeah, Twitch on the Twitch player is showing me live on the stream. So it looks like it's working. Is it back on, Damien? Assuming you're watching on both YouTube and Twitch, because... Did I remember to take the key out? Why did you not open all of them? Oh, it's because I pressed the local door release. Way! Twitch is live! Way! Jason, do you want to just give a quick ping to Paul to let him know that Twitch is back online, and if he's not watching on, if he's no longer watching, that is. YouTube has 30 seconds of latency. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I'm sure I had low latency turned on. Maybe I shouldn't be using Restream. I should just be using something else. But yeah, I'll sort that out. Let's see if I can change this. Live chat replay. I speak English. Yes, I do. YouTube Studio. Yeah, I can't seem to. It's meant to have ultra low latency. There you go. That should work. Right, I've just turned it on to ultra low latency. I don't know if that means it will do it automatically right now, but it's worth a try. Maybe. Oh no, I can't. I can't change it on this one. It is just normal latency. I normally have it on low latency, but for some reason it's gone to normal latency on this one, so that's unfortunate. It's fine for now. I'll leave it as it is. I will. I'll sort that out when I sort out later on. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Right, close everything. Oh, you son of a bitch! Don't do that. Right. Right, we've got 3 people wanting to buy tickets. Oh, you've got a bag there. 5 ways. We are definitely going to Gravy Hill. Yeah, we're fine. We got 1 more person. Using the clock on the station platform. Oh, I've counted 18 seconds. Right, okay. Yeah, so the stream on YouTube, I will sort this out later on. Obviously, this is the first time coming back, so I was expecting some kind of technical issues. Sorry about the technical issues, obviously. I will sort that out when I get a chance to later on. Kings Norton. Are we actually going to Kings Norton? I can't see it on here. I don't think we are. Oh, that was wrong. I'm not entirely sure if I did that right then. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, so I can't change it. Basically, this is testing in production. Yes, it is. Very much so. Always remember, folks, test in production. Always. Real men test in production. There we go. That's the saying, isn't it? That's how the saying goes. But yeah, so yeah, I thought so, but it wasn't on my list because I think the list is too small for the Birmingham Cross City. Oh well, I should have probably had the timetable up, shouldn't I? Oh, that's not even much better. Yeah, that's slightly annoying. We don't have all of them on there. Yeah, maybe that's something that needs to be sorted out, possibly. Anywho, that's nothing for now. Right, yeah, so latency on Twitch is probably going to be pretty good because I tend to have that just set up anyway and it doesn't really change. On YouTube, the latency is going to be really bad. I don't think it's going to be massively bad. It's just that it's set to normal latency. I would normally have it on like ultra low latency, but for some reason I couldn't actually set that up on Restream.io. So what I might do at some point is make it so that I can actually what I might do at some point is I will sort out how to actually stream properly on YouTube in the future. Yeah, so that should hopefully fix things later on. But for now, we're just gonna keep things as they are. I am trying to see if this works, and if it works, great. I think it's working fine at the moment. I think we're quite good at the moment. Although I might try different things as well. I know there's a plugin on OBS that you can use to actually do restreaming as well, which is possibly better. I don't know. So that's something I need to look into. At the moment, I'm just using restream.io, and it seems to be working okay. So. Yes, that is another option as well. Again, I am going to be trying a few different things. My internet is pretty decent, so my internet can definitely handle it if I do it myself. I might give your restream thing a go at some point as well, possibly. We'll see. Ooh, we're on a different side. Huh. Right. Let's open all the doors this time. But yeah, coming back to streaming is something I've been wanting to do for some time. I'll probably try both at some point, really. I'll probably try different things in the future. Also, Insta-Speed-a-thon is another thing that will be... Oh, we're quite late, actually. Whoops. Right. Close doors. Wonderful. Right, I got 7 people. Right, we're definitely going to Birmingham New Street, that shitty station that no one likes. Longbridge. Unfortunately, again, I don't know if we're actually going to Longbridge. I might need to get the map up. Are we going to... I can't actually find out. Are we going to Longbridge? Can I not? Yeah, I can't seem to move that, can I? Well, hey! I got it right. Cool. Okay. Right, one guy over here. Selly Oak. We're definitely going to Selly Oak, I know that. Sweet. Blake Street. You got a Longbridge too. Yes, I think I got that right. Blake Street. Oh yeah, there is a big fucking delay on YouTube, isn't there? So. Yeah. So, just for this stream only, just so that I can make it clear for everybody who is watching. Twitch has something like a 2-second delay, so if you don't want a massive delay between you sending a message and me responding, then go watch on Twitch for today only. If you don't mind the delay and you just want to kind of hang out and have a watch, then YouTube, you're more than welcome to watch on YouTube. And you can watch on either, it doesn't really make a difference. The big reason for me streaming on YouTube as well is because I do want to grow my YouTube channel. And that is a very big thing that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And my YouTube channel is growing, which is very, very nice. So I do want to try and grow my channel on YouTube, which is hopefully where the streaming will come in. But yeah, so Blake Street, I think we're going to Blake Street. We are going to Blake Street because I just got that right. Correct. Sweet. And then the other 3 should be over here. So Jason, to answer your question from earlier, I'm not going to be overshooting any platforms because I'm not driving. Butler's Lane, yes we are. Move your bag out of the way. University, yeah, we're definitely going there. We have one more. Yeah, cool. Uh-huh. Oof, we are now late. Oh dear. Right, is everyone on? Tough, we're leaving. Okay, we have no one to check. Okay, that's fine. Right, let me go back to restream.io for a minute, because I need to check whether or not I can actually set this to low latency on here. I don't actually know. Oh, they're both offline. Ah, okay. So I think... Yeah, I think with YouTube you have to like create events or something, and then on an event you can then set it as whatever you really want it to be. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'll have to probably look again. I'll have to look into that. I think it's probably something I should have looked into before, but oh well, too bad, so sad. So yeah, it'll have to be something I look at later on, I think, to see whether or not I how I can set the YouTube stream to low latency, because I have to admit 20 seconds is silly. Right, Butler's Lane is where we are. Right. We have 4 people to check. Oh. And they're not in... Oh, there's one there. Cool. Oh, no, I've just been docked 10 points. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll end this with 0, possible. With 0 points or something. Oh. Butler's Lane to Chester Road. We are definitely going to Chester Road, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to Duddeston. I got one more. Why are you... You want to go from Butler's... How do you buy a ticket from Butler's Lane to Butler's Lane? That is just a waste of money. Right, next stop. I think we're coming up. Right, how's the streams hanging up at the moment? Are they still live, or is everything still hunky-dory? Is everything still smooth and fresh? This is literally a testing in production scenario, isn't it? Hey, sweet, everything's still working. Right. YouTube streaming has always been a bit of a weird one, though, to be fair. Like, I will admit that. Is that another platform? It is. It's a dead end though. Four Oaks. Ah, okay. Cool. But yes, hopefully streaming on both eventually will be better. YouTube is good. YouTube is alright, yeah. YouTube is doing well. Forest of Barnt Green. Yes, we are. But you're traveling on the wrong day, I'm afraid. It's St. David's Day today. You're not traveling on the right day. Wild Green. Yep, that's fine. Erdington. Yep. 5 ways. Yes, we are. University. We are indeed going to university. Erdington. Gravely Hill. Oh, that's the 22nd of March anyway, so that's no. Selly Oak. We got 4 more people. Aston, we are indeed. 5 ways. I've missed one. There he is. Sutton Coldfield. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Oh, it's the next stop. Oh, hey! Oh, there's one more there. Sweet. Kings Norton. Ew, Norton. That one. I don't like it. It quarantined Hogwarts Legacy. Why would you quarantine Hogwarts Legacy? Like, why? That's just silly. Like, what would happen was I would open the game, then the game would close, Norton would pop up saying it deleted the executable, so basically it just deleted the game. Which is just mad. Well, hey, we've added the map. Perfect. Ten out of 10. Perfect. Selly Oak. We are the... Oh, that's 7th of March. I got that one wrong. Bourneville. We are indeed going to Bourneville, I think. We are. Cool. University... Barnt Green. Aston. Yep. Four Oaks. We were. Oh no, we've been to Four Oaks, haven't we? Yep, so that's rejected. Aston, we are indeed going to. 5 ways. Move that out of the way. Barnt Green, wrong day. Now we've got one more over there. Yep, 5 ways, perfect. Bourneville Cadbury Factory, indeed. That guy just got off his chair very aggressively, didn't he? Is this an empty one? It is indeed an empty one. Well, hey. Where else can we place on here? Where are we? Wild Green. Oh. I don't think there's anything else here on this platform, at least, so we will make our way. You got 3 people. Oh, so it seems to have gone up quite misty. Clear that. Talk to 5 ways. You're on the wrong day though, so no. Okay. Kings Norton. Ah, we have our last stop on here, Bromsgrove. Wild Green to Kings Norton. We are indeed going to Kings Norton. And you want to go to Lynchfield, Trent Valley, which we don't appear to be going to. Well, hey, we did reject the wrong. We rejected an invalid ticket. Well, hey. Yeah, because Lynchfield, Trent Valley is the first stop, wasn't it? I think. Right. I do like guard mode, I have to say. I've been playing guard mode on TSW5 pretty much exclusively since it came out. Which might seem a bit sad, but it is actually very fun. Oh, there's another train coming in. Right, 7. Bromsgrove, we are indeed going to Bromsgrove. Oh, and these are the other 2. Yeah, Bromsgrove and Selyoak. Sweet. Clear that. Get it out of the way. Oh, we got... Oh, wait, no, we got 7, haven't we? Selyoak. For some reason, I thought we had 3. I don't actually know why. Ah, okay, cool. We had 6 car... Can you get a 6 car formation on... I thought only 3 car formations existed on Birmingham Cross City. Or do they now have 6 car formations? Oh. Where's the other guy? There he is. Or she is, actually. Birmingham New Street you want to go to? I don't know why, but okay. Right, unlock the doors. I'd like to buy a ticket, please. Okay. Two. Ah, okay, cool. So is it only on, I'm assuming it's specific services then that do the 6-car ones. I will have a look at that link later. Because I always thought they only had 3-car formations, so that might have been another route. Because I think Cathcart Circle only had 3-car formations, I think. I remember there was one that only had 3-car formations. I remember that because I know Dovetail said about it. And there was some reason for it. I can't remember what the reason was. Right. Thanks, Jason. I will have a look at that afterwards. I will do some driving after that. Actually, I might go on to West Coast Main Line and do a Class 710 thing. Actually, after this, on the overground, or is it the Windrush line? No, hang on. I can't remember what the name of the lines are, the new lines are. I think it's the Windrush line is the Euston to Watford, I think, if I remember correctly. Although it is just the Watford DC line to me, actually, so. Northfield. It's easy to remember as the Watford DC line, to be fair. Ooh, there you are. Butler's Lane. We are not. Lioness Line, that's the one. Yeah, it's easy to remember as the Watford DC line, to be fair. Oh yeah, the Goblin line's on that's the other one. I think that one's the Windrush line. No, that's got a different name. I don't remember the name of the lines. It's gone out of my head for some reason. The EMKTT mod makes it feels alive. Ah, okay. Yes. Did you ping me on Discord, did you? Yeah. Or on Facebook? Aha, gotcha. Cool. Thanks, Jason. I will have a look at that afterwards. Goblin Suffragette, yeah, there we go. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, I remember now. And the one that's coming out soon is the mild May line. That seems to be the one I remember the name of for some reason, but I don't remember its old name either for some reason. So... like its old unofficial name, so... there you go, that's a twist, isn't it? I remember the new name for the mild May line, but not the old name. Oh, I think that might have been the North London line, actually, isn't it? Can't remember. Not that it matters. I don't live in London anyway, so I don't really care either one way or the other. I agree that they should have different names, though, for obvious reasons, but... and the names are seldom important anyway, so... provided they have names is the important thing. Longbridge we are going to... yeah, we're going to Birmingham New Street. I think we're going to Birmingham... I think next stop is Birmingham New Street, actually. This is Lichfield Trent Valley. No, it isn't. Oh, Duddeston's the next station. Yeah. Nope. Yep. No, I didn't post the links on the community group. Initially, I was going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy, so I didn't really get the chance to stick them on the community group, unfortunately. But if you want to post them on there, then you're more than welcome to. Or if you want me to, I'll do it in a second. Actually, I'll do it now because I haven't got anything else to do at the moment. Right. Currently live with TSW5 on Twitch and YouTube. Feel free to come along. Twitch. YouTube. Oh, that's the wrong one. That is now posted. Sweet. That's on. Sweet. Right. Let's unlock the doors because we are now sillily late, aren't we? Where's the door controls? I'm in the wrong coach. Right, come here. Release doors. Oh look, a thing. Yay, a plant pot. Yay, it's a cow. It's not as cute as the trains on the Scottish routes, but it's fine. It's still a plant pot though. And of course, every time we find a plant pot, we must shout plant pot. It is a legal requirement. Oh, we got the off signal. Wonderful. Right, let's off then. I finished Hogwarts Legacy mission and then I wanted to do 100% of the game. It bugged out and now I'm locked out. Did you install Norton antivirus and did you get it quarantined like I did? I know you're not that stupid, so I'm assuming no. But yeah, so I've completed the story. So bloody hell, I got 41 people from that one. Well, that's a lot of people, isn't it? A lot of people did get off as well, seemingly. Okay, Longbridge. We are going to Longbridge. But yeah, so yeah, that's fine. Selyoak. Bourneville. Northfield. Birmingham New Street, wrong date. Barrett Green. Oh, Birmingham New Street's our next stop as well. Interesting. That's probably why 41 people got on, because everyone wants to go to Birmingham New Street. But according to all these tickets, no, they don't actually want to go to Birmingham New Street, which is actually a very smart thing, because Birmingham New Street is an awful station. Oh, you got a bag. In my way. Nope, you are not on the right train. Selyoak, you are on the right train. Longbridge. Selyoak. Oh, I'm gonna miss people on this. I know for a fact I'm gonna miss people. Barn Green, yep. No, I missed one person down there. I'll go back and get him in a minute. Bromsgrove, Bourneville, Redditch. Bromsgrove, yep, that's fine. Erdington, no, we were not going to Erdington. Barrett Green, we were going to. Okay, that's everyone there. You were hiding from me. You're going to Birmingham New Street anyway. Missed you already. University. And I got 5 more, and they're probably all in this in the front portion or the back rear portion of the train. 1. Nope. Yep. Nope. Selyoak. And move your flipping bag. Wild Green. We've already been to Wild Green. Hey, we got everybody. Woo! Hey. Right. Birmingham New Street, the station I hate the most in the UK. Honestly, whenever I'm travelling, if I need to go via Birmingham New Street, if I need to get off of Birmingham New Street, it's slightly different. I kind of have to. There's no choice. But whenever I'm travelling, if ever there's a case that I need to go via Birmingham New Street to get to where I need to go, I make sure I don't actually need to change at Birmingham New Street. Because it is a horrible station to change at. It is awful. There you go, lots of people getting off. But yeah, Birmingham New Street is basically the biggest station outside of London, I think. It has lots and lots of platforms. It has quite a lot of platforms, but yeah. Well, that's quite lucky. Normally, if I need to go that way, I don't often need to go via Birmingham anyway, but if I do need to go via Birmingham, I'll either change it somewhere like Wolverhampton or Birmingham International instead. I have actually been to London via Birmingham before. It's a very nice route. I will give them that. It's a nice route from Birmingham to London. Is actually very nice. It's a nice different route to take. It does take quite a bit longer than taking the West Coast Main Line, in fairness, but it is a nice route nonetheless, and it does make the journey quite a bit cheaper as well. Because I can normally get a train from Wrexham to Birmingham International for like dirt cheap. I think last time I went to London. In fairness, I've never actually been from Wrexham to London via Birmingham, because every time I've tried doing that, there's been a storm that's prevented me from doing so. So, I've always had to go via Crewe, which Crewe is actually fairly good at. It's a very nice station to change at. In fairness, it's quite easy to change at Crewe, despite the number of platforms. But going via Birmingham, normally I'll either change at Wolverhampton or at Birmingham International. But if I could go to Birmingham International, it's a bit cheaper because I can get advanced singles with Transport for Wales from Wrexham to Birmingham International for like £8 something. I think it was like £8.50 at one point. I actually think I got them slightly cheaper last time. I think I might still have the tickets here. Aha, I do. Sweet. So they were £6.75. So yeah, so the Wrexham to Birmingham leg was £6.75 last time I went to London. That was a musical con in October. But there was a storm. Yeah, so that was during storm. Can't remember the name of the storm. I think it was like Eowyn or something. Or it was like the day after that storm. So the train I was supposed to go on actually got cancelled. So I had to drive to Chester and get a train from there. And I got a train from Chester to Warrington Bank Quay. And I managed to be allowed to do that, which is actually very nice of the staff. So I managed to actually get to London in the end anyway. But I have actually been on the Birmingham to London leg, because that's what I did when I went to Musical Con in October. Is I actually got on the train I was meant to get on from Birmingham International, but boarded it from Warrington Bank Quay. But that ticket from Wrexham to Birmingham International cost me £6.75 because there was a deal on at the time. And that's the thing, is with going from Wrexham to Birmingham, the actual tickets are quite a bit cheaper, so that's why I tend to do that if I want to go to London. Warrington Bank Quay is a bit of an odd station. It has very short platforms. Yeah, the platforms seem very, very small at Warrington Bank Quay. Like, they're very long platforms, but like long lengthwise, but widthwise they're very small. Thin, that's the word I'm looking for. They're very thin platforms. You're on the wrong day. Yeah, you're fine. You want to get off the next stop. Ah, you're sporting a very, very nice bag, sir. Bromsgrove you want to go to. But Warrington Bank Quay is actually a nice station too. I have been to Warrington Bank Quay a couple of times actually. I don't go very often because I don't normally need to go up that way. The last time I went to Warrington Bank Quay was probably 2019, actually, when there was a steam train there. Britannia, I think, was going past. So I went to go and see her going past. The last time before me going to MusicalCon last October, I actually went to Warrington Bank Quay, was when I went to Glasgow. And that was 8 years ago now. No. 7 years ago. There you go. So that was just slightly short of, well, 7 years ago it would be October, I think. So, yeah, so when I went to Glasgow in 2018, I actually did change at Warrington Bank Quay. That was shortly after Transport for Wales took over running the trains in Wales. And I was from Wrexham to Warrington Bank Quay. I had I think the one train a day that goes from like Wrexham to Manchester or something. And that was like at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I got the train from Warrington Bank Quay to Glasgow. And that was actually a very nice route. I have to say, that is a very, very nice route. Hello. I can't see your name. It's very dark. Al Retech. Hello, hello. Good evening. Happy St. David's Day. Even if you don't live in Wales, happy St. David's Day anyway. Because it's St. David's Day today. It is our National Saints Day. Which is stupidly not a bank holiday. But it's a Saturday, so I'm not working anyway. But still, it should be a bank holiday. Right, I've got a plant pot here. Look, plant pot. There we go. Plant them flowers. Right, this is University. Now, this is the only train station in the UK, or railway station if you prefer. You're most welcome. This is the only railway station in the UK which is dedicated to serve a university. The only one. That is a little bit of a tidbit fact for you. No, I shouldn't have done that. There you go. 8. Bourneville. We haven't been there yet. We still haven't been to Bourneville yet. We haven't been to Kings Norton yet either. Okay. Barnt Green. Okay. Selly Oak. That's fine. Bourneville. A lot of people want to go to Bourneville. And Kings Norton for some reason. Right. Open those doors. And we're going to shut those doors in a minute. You've got one person who wants to buy a ticket. You see, now you've left. Now you've gone away from Birmingham New Street. Everyone's gone off the train, which tends to happen all the time. There she is. Hiding in the back. Shame, shame, shame. Right, you're fine. We'll release the doors again. There you go. We're almost making up time, but there's another plant pot over here. Plant pot. Yes. Fill those plant pots and let's lock the doors again. Oh, sugar, I don't want to do that because these doors close too. We got one person again. Maybe I should leave the doors open for longer. Maybe more people will get on then, but I don't actually know. Right, where's the one person who wants to buy a ticket? Where are you? Are you at the back of the train again, or at the very front of the train hiding? Trying to fare evade, are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, your bag's in the way too. Shame on you. Bromsgrove. Oh, that was Bourneville. We just came. We were just at Bourneville. Right. Damien, I'm not driving. Clearly, I wouldn't be driving from the middle coach. I like how Googling Norton removes Hogwarts Legacy or Norton blocks Hogwarts Legacy. The solution is to uninstall Norton, which is the exact solution that I want to go with. To be fair, it's just funny how everybody goes to the same conclusion. It's like Norton blocks this. It's like, yeah, just uninstall that. It's a valid solution. It's a very valid solution. I am never again, the only reason I have Norton in the first place is because I got it for free. I am not buying that shit. No way. Not a chance. If you gave me £1 million to buy a Norton license, I would refuse. I'd still take the £1 million, but I would refuse to buy a Norton license. Dear. Bromsgrove, there we go. In fairness, I'd say I would say Norton is worse than the, what was that free antivirus from a long time ago that was basically shit. AVG, that's the one. Norton is worse than AVG. I will die on that hill. McAfee, yeah. To be fair, McAfee is actually, I've heard decent things about McAfee. It's still not very good. It's still pretty awful. But I have heard decent things about McAfee. But it's nowhere near as bad as Norton. Norton is probably the worst. And that includes all the free antivirus softwares you can get to. Like, obviously, Kaspersky is the best. Like, hands down, it is. I'm not paid to say this, by the way. Kaspersky is the best. It's been tested. It is proven to pretty much be the best. The only real issue with Kaspersky is that it's owned by Russians. Yeah, Norton puts up a fight. I mean, yeah. Maybe it's a bit harsh to say that Norton is worse than AVG, but I have used AVG in the past. That was before it became a virus, pretty much. And I have never used it since, because for the most part I've pretty much been using Kaspersky pretty much exclusively for about 5 or 6 years at this point. So, and to be fair, Kaspersky is really good. Yeah, if for legal reasons it's our opinion, but it's probably true. So, to be fair, again, I would probably say Norton is worse than AVG. From my experience of using AVG, it is, you know, AVG is bad, but Norton is just... Norton is a next level, it's just another level of bad. Bitdefender is one I have heard good things about, though, to be fair. I don't know, Damien, if you have any experience of using Bitdefender yourself, or if you've heard of anything about Bitdefender. I've heard good things about it personally. And that was the other option I was thinking of to get another a different antivirus other than Norton. Person's IRL hitbox prevents me from going on a train. Yeah, we've all been there. The problem with people getting on trains is people don't seem to use their noggin when there's not enough space on a train to get on it. Like, the amount of people that will try to cram on. Like, I'm not defending any company that puts on 2 coaches on a train that goes past Birmingham New Street, right? However, there is also an element of just passengers being stupid, which is like, if you want to go from Birmingham New Street to Birmingham International, most trains that go in that direction will stop at Birmingham International from Birmingham New Street. If you see a train that is jam-packed to the rim with only 2 coaches on, and there's a train in 5 minutes that goes to the same destination, get on the next train. Don't just cram onto the train that the train on the platform. The only time you should really be trying to cram onto a specific train is if you have an advanced single. If you've got an open return, wait for the next train. If it's only 5 minutes away, you're not going to be wasting all that much time. I was on a train once from where I live that went to London. Only 2 coaches. The poor driver was non-stop apologising. I've never heard of 2 coaches going to London, to be honest. I'm assuming you had to change somewhere because Avanti, well, previously Virgin trains. Avanti and Virgin trains have never had 2 coach trains. It's also completely unacceptable to run a 1-car 153 between Cardiff and Manchester Piccadilly. Yes, very much so. It is very much unacceptable to do that. Yes. But I don't think it's a common thing that happens anymore. I know it's happened a few times, but I don't think it happens all that often anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the... So what will happen sometimes is you will have extremely long trains, because I have actually seen once during COVID they had a 9-coach train for the the Crewe to Chester shuttle. They had 9 coaches on it for some reason. It was quite the sight to behold, actually. Because I had the subscription for like these for the Railcam at the time, and I was watching it and I just saw a 9-coach train going past. It's like, well, a 9-coach train on the Crewe to Chester shuttle, which, by the way, is a 15-minute journey that doesn't stop anywhere. But that was also during COVID. But what will happen sometimes is, because they need the trains in a certain place at a certain time, what they will sometimes do to increase capacity is they'll connect them to another train. Or they'll connect them to another train going somewhere, so that they've got, A, the extra capacity on a specific train, but also that train that they need is then in the right place later on. So they will connect, they'll have unusually long trains on certain journeys for that reason. It doesn't make it any more acceptable. I think the planning really needs to be improved a lot. Just in general. This is not just Transport for Wales, by the way. This is in general. Where it comes to allocations and where the trains are, and which trains are being used where. Because, quite frankly, having a single coach train on a 5-6 hour journey from Cardiff to Manchester Piccadilly is stupid. Like, it's bad enough having a 1-car train at all. Like, 1-car trains should be banned. Trains in general should at least be 2 cars for the less popular services, and at least 3 or 4 cars for the most popular service, for more popular services, and if possible even more than that. Although I do know from the plans that Transport for Wales has, and their new trains have been coming in fairness, and they are very, very nice, I will admit. I do quite like Transport for Wales' new trains. I have been seeing less and less 2-coach trains ever since, or 2-coach trains running on their own since the new trains have come in. I do see it still occasionally. It still happens occasionally. It doesn't have. It's not completely eradicated, but I do see it less often than it used to be. Most trains along the North Wales coast nowadays are 3 coaches, which is a very welcome sign. Right, where are we? Oh, this looks like it might be the last station. No, we might have one more, actually. Ah, we're going to Broms... Okay, so we've got one more stop to Bromsgrove. I'm assuming that this is the main line, and then this is the... Ah, okay. Is that... Does that go anywhere? Yeah, that goes to Redditch. Ah, okay, so there's both of them are on here. Cool. Oh, we have to wait. We're actually early. Wow. Given that we were late earlier, I'm surprised that we're actually on time now. The Redditch branch, yes. Wait for the next stop, which happens to be the last stop, so Hey look, this guy works at Dovetail Games. Cool. He's got a DTG shirt on. Right, I am very curious to see, because obviously now that I've done this live stream today, I'm gonna want to see after the stream how much it's affected my watch time on the channel actually, because it would be nice to know if this actually works. Obviously, hopefully the next time I do a live stream, maybe next week, I'm gonna try and do it weekly on a Saturday evening to start with. So hopefully next week, if I stream again, first and foremost, I'm gonna make sure I get all the stream settings correctly this time. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to uninstall Norton, obviously, before next week potentially. And hopefully try and get Hogwarts Legacy back up so that we can stream that next week. And hopefully that might bring a few more viewers in. And hopefully that will help to grow the channel, because that's what I want to do with these live streams. But again, this is kind of more of a test live stream to see if it works. I know I've done YouTube test live streams before, and it did work quite well actually, to be fair. But this is like a proper like test to see both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, seeing if it's worth doing. Again, there are tweaks I need to make, there are things I need to fix, but that is something I will sort out. There we go. We are now at Bromsgrove. We are indeed. Where our train terminates. Sweet. Okay, so accepted, valid 10,600. I'm surprised if we even had that many points in all honesty, because the beginning was a bit unfortunately awful. Rejected, invalid 5,400. Accepted, invalid 900, minus 900. Rejected, valid minus 300. Missed passengers 0. Cool. We didn't miss anybody. Perfect. Right, return to timetable. We'll go back, and let's do the West Coast Main Line South on the class 710. What's the difference between the slash 2 and the slash 3? I have no idea. Right, London Euston to Watford Junction. They appear to have different services. Okay, that's weird. We'll do that one. Okay. Shh. Right, let's set up the cab. Master key in. Just want to turn on the safety stuff. Turn that on. Turn that on. And then
TPWS and AWS operational.
no, I just put it into shutdown. Oops.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Now, these doors will close on their own after like 30 seconds or something, because they do that in real life as well, actually. So if no one actually goes in, they'll just close on their own. I don't actually know if that means they're locked. I don't think it does. It doesn't in real life, obviously, but I don't think it does in the game either. So we actually do have to wait until 8:15 before we can leave. Not yet, but there is... Transport for Wales is coming. I don't know when it is coming out yet, though. Hopefully soon. But I'm aware that people are testing it because Jason's one of them. Blow Period Gallery, 1991 to 1995. Sweet. Well, who's that? Eldis Picasso. Is that like Picasso, but like the royalty-free version? Have to say, I do quite like London Euston Station, personally. It is not a great station, but I like it. Obviously, most of the time when I'm actually at London Euston, I don't travel in peak time, so it's not usually that busy. Oh, it's locked itself. Well, I've locked it now too, so that's fine. Right, off we trot. I haven't driven trains in a very long time, so I'm liable to do something stupid. Oh, shit. No, don't do that. Ah.
TPWS and AWS operational.
There you go. Right. I'm liable to do something stupid and I immediately turn off the train. I stick it into shutdown. Oh dear. How silly of me. Oh yeah, I need to talk about the elephant in the room as well, don't I? Twitch's bullshit policy of limiting storage to 100 hours. What a safe, stupid move, I guess. I just turned it off and turned it back on again. You know, it's the solution to all our problems. Clearly. Yeah, I need to talk about Twitch's 100-hour policy thing, because I substantially go over that a little bit. So my channel currently has 175 hours of highlights on Twitch. So I have been going through them, because I am going to be moving things over from Twitch to YouTube. and I am currently going through that process of doing so. So, as a bit of a... So first of all of my speedruns are now on YouTube. They are unlisted, because I don't want them to be mingling with my usual content. And if I do come back to speedrunning, then I'm probably going to do the same thing if I do highlight stuff of, like, speedrunning content on YouTube in the future. Because I think YouTube does allow you to clip, like, live streams and make them shorter as well, which is pretty decent. Okay, I thought it was 40 miles an hour. There you go. Now it is. So yeah, so there is the speedruns content, so that's all currently on YouTube now. It's all unlisted, but it is in a playlist called Speedruns, which is a public playlist which everyone can view. So it's just that I don't want the actual videos themselves to show up on my videos feed, so they are unlisted videos. As a bit of a summary, I don't think the 100 hours includes clips. I think it's only highlights. Because I think clips and past VODs, past streams, like, past streams don't count. They get deleted automatically anyway. I don't think it includes, clips, but I'll have to check on the policy again to double check that. I think it only includes highlights and uploads, if I remember correctly. However, so far as the content on my Twitch channel, the highlights... Yes, no, that's not fair, definitely. If it does include clips, I will have to move that over to YouTube. I'm not getting rid of that. I am keeping that clip safe and secure. There is no way that clip is getting lost to the ether. But aside from that, as far as the content on my Twitch channel goes, as a bit of a summary, the stuff that I'll be moving over will... Well, first, yeah, so the speedrun content is moved over already. So I've moved over all the speedruns, and that was really the important stuff, because they had leaderboard submissions with Twitch highlights in them on speedrun.com. So I needed to move them over fairly quickly. I've started moving over a few things. So any playthrough style stuff that I've done on the Twitch channel. So this includes my Ratchet and Clank 100% bits, which I've already moved over to YouTube. They're not public yet, but I have moved them over. There'll be the Simpsons Hit and Run 100% playthrough. That will be there as well, including the time when my fire alarm went off in the university halls. That will be part of the clip. That'll be part of the highlight, and I'm not getting rid of that. That's funny. The Portal 2 live playthrough will be on there as well, so I'll be moving that over. I think that was it for the playthroughs. Oh yeah, the Train Sim World All Stations challenges will also move over as well. So yeah, so when it came to the speedrun.com stuff, so everything has actually been re-verified. So I didn't have to resubmit them, but I had to edit the submissions to update the links, and that then meant that they had to be re-verified. But they have all been re-verified as of today, so everything is now up and running, up and ready, back on speedrun.com. As far as my stuff goes, that's the emergency brake. I don't want that. As far as my content, as far as my leaderboard submissions go, everything is back up on Twitch, back up on speedrun.com, and all good on there. But they now have YouTube links instead of Twitch highlights. But the Simpsons Hit and Run 100% playthrough, the Portal 2 live playthrough that I did, the Train Sim World All Stations challenges, and I'm trying to think what else will be moving over as well. Those are the main things that will be moving over first. And what I'll be doing on YouTube is I'm not going to publish them all straight away. Obviously, they're already on Twitch, and they're going to be staying on Twitch until at least April, whatever. I will be manually removing anything I have moved over to YouTube soon. I won't do that yet, but I will be doing that soon, so that Twitch doesn't then remove things which I haven't had the chance to move over yet. But what I will be doing is I will be publishing stuff on YouTube periodically, mixing it in with my regular content. It won't change how much regular content I upload, it will just mean that there'll be slightly few more videos per week for a bit. And bearing in mind the Twitch highlights themselves are pretty long, so there will be some longer videos as well. In that sort of schedule of uploads. But the plan is I'll be publishing things in a sort of order of so if I start the Simulator 100% playthrough, then everything Twitch related that gets scheduled and published will be that, so that all gets published roughly around the same time. And then I'll start on then with the Portal 2 playthrough and stuff, and then with the Train Sim World All Station Challenges and stuff, just so that things don't get too muddled up. But I have a bit of a plan as to what I hope to do with all the content, but I won't be uploading them just yet. I still need to go through my Twitch back catalogue and figuring out what actually to move over. And I've only got a very short amount of time to do that, so I won't be publishing things on YouTube for some time. It's just that things will be published at some point. As soon as I have things moved over. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that I have things moved over first before I start publishing them. Just so that I don't miss anything out, basically. Because I would rather have everything moved over first, privately, before, and not lose things than losing things. But that is the plan for publishing Twitch highlights on YouTube. Anyway. I will discuss that as well on my social feeds, where I mentioned about the uploading things to YouTube as well. Now we're running a little bit late. Oh well, too bad, so sad. And now we're on the Bakerloo line. So we're now mixing with tube trains. Stop. You overshot that one slightly. Hey, no worries, mate. Well, Jason, you've just had your wish come true. I've just overshot a platform. Oops. That is if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. If you're not here, then you didn't witness it. You saw nothing. Oh dear, it's 30 miles an hour now. Oops. I seen everything. You saw nothing. Proceed as signals indicate. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a perfect stop almost. Practically perfect. Right, we're now running a bit early. We've actually made up our time, the time we lost, which is quite nice, actually. That did involve a bit of speeding, but it's fine. It's fine. Remind me to never get on a train with you driving. Don't worry, Damien. I'm never going to be driving trains anyway. I've just seen it spark. Oh, cool. It sparks. I knew it sparked actually before. I've seen it spark before, but yeah. Seeing it in the flesh is quite nice. Oh, we are actually a bit early. I'd hoped there was some rail replacement running. Driving trains has never really been my forte anyway, personally. Yeah, this is why this is called the Lioness line, is because of it going past Wembley Central, I think. Obviously, it's to do with the football, isn't it? So. Oh boy. I have to say, this has actually been a very productive stream. It's not been a particularly popular stream. It's only had like 5 concurrent views at a time, but maximum. But it's been a pretty decent stream, to be fair. Okay, there were tech issues at the beginning, but there was always going to be tech issues. Let's be real. I will sort out that stuff. I will sort out the tech issues by next time and try and figure out whether or not we can sort those out. I know now I cannot stream at 10,000 kilobits per second for some reason because Twitch doesn't allow it. It's not an Insta-Sim stream without tech issues. You're very correct there. Even Insta-Speedathon cannot run without tech issues. So, yeah. But I have to say, it has been a pretty good stream, in fairness. And I will solve those tech issues by next time. Stop. Come on. Need to get restream when live on both. Yes. Yeah, I will be doing live streams in the future. It will be on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm not going to just exclusively stream on one because Twitch no longer has an exclusivity contract that requires me to stream only on Twitch stream only on Twitch. So, oh, that the content on Twitch, because previously Twitch had an exclusivity thing, which if you were an affiliate or a partner, which I am an affiliate, you could only any content on Twitch had to be on Twitch for 24 hours before you could put it anywhere else. And therefore what that meant was you couldn't stream on Twitch and another platform at the same time because you would be in violation of that agreement. However, that no longer exists. In fact, most other streaming services had it too, so I wouldn't just say Twitch is to blame for that. Other streaming platforms had exclusivity deals like that as well. But pretty much no streaming service has such an exclusivity deal anymore because it's just not worth it. So, pretty much streaming on multiple platforms at the same time is perfectly okay nowadays. I will probably look at different ways of doing it rather than using restream, but the chat function on restream, that has been overshot quite dramatically. I might try something else other than restream for streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time in the future, but I will cross that bridge when I get there. Although, to be fair, having the chat on stream is quite handy. the merged chat, I would say, on stream. The only reason I signed up for affiliate is obviously for the certain benefits you get as an affiliate, which is, well, at the time you didn't get ad revenue, but you do get ad revenue as an affiliate nowadays, which, in fairness, when I started streaming properly, when I was doing more streams at the time, and when they were slightly more popular, it was actually very beneficial. But even that has obviously dried up a bit since I don't stream very often anyway, and a lot of my streams weren't very popular either, so. I have had a fair few people subscribe to the channel as well, which obviously means I get a little bit of revenue from that. But the goal I have nowadays is to grow mostly the YouTube channel, really, because that's where I mainly do stuff. But having Twitch, because Twitch, as a streaming platform, Twitch is a lot better than YouTube as far as a streaming platform goes. Streaming to both is a better idea. Being on Xbox, I had no choice but to stream to Twitch. Yeah, that's the thing, really, with console streaming, is you're kind of limited. I think PlayStation allows you to stream on YouTube, I think. Or it did. Because I think PlayStation had a few other options. But I think you could only stream on one at a time. I don't think you could stream to two. But that is if you didn't have a capture card, you weren't streaming to, if you weren't capturing it through a PC. So if I was doing PlayStation streaming anyway, I'd be capturing it through my PC and streaming that way anyway. I would never use built-in streaming things on a console. But that's because I have the equipment to do it. If you don't have the equipment to do it, then you don't really have much options. But yeah, Train Sim World in general, I think, is better on PC anyway, to some extent. But I can see the appeal of it on console, in fairness. But not on Gen 8. At least not anymore. But then as far as train simulators go, I've always played them on PC, so I have that experience over console, so... I do have a console, though. I do play PlayStation, because I play Ratchet & Clank and stuff, which, to be fair, I like playing that on PlayStation. I have bought Rift Apart, though. I think I bought that on Epic Games, though, because it is on PC, funny enough. I will be playing that at some point, but I want to go through the Future Trilogy first, and then Nexus, obviously. Because Rift Apart is supposed to be a continuation from Nexus. Oh, we've actually got loads of time to wait. Right, Headstone Lane is the next station. I don't think we're far from Watford Junction, actually. One, two, three, four, five, six. Ugh, right. If there's one thing I don't like about this line is how slow it is. I have actually been on this line in real life because last year with the family we went to Watford, and the hotel we were staying at was not far from Watford High Street, and travelling into London each day, like there were like 2 days that we travelled into London, and we were travelling on this line from Watford High Street to London Euston, and it's like nearly an hour long just to get to London from Watford. It's like ridiculous. On this line specifically, obviously. In hindsight, probably should have suggested that we change at Bushy, but oh well. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Or at Watford Junction or something, but yeah, so it was not fun to travel on this line every day into London. It was a very long and slow journey. It's a nice route though, fair play. It's not a bad route, but it's slow. Carpenter's Park is next. Oh, I didn't know the window was open. Huh. Although I will say this actually about London. The Elizabeth line is fucking great. Right? Now, I was probably I was on the end of the people, complaining about how long it was taking to build it. At least up to the end of it. Like, at least when it was finally built, it was close to finishing or whatever. But the Elizabeth line is brilliant, by the way. It is actually really, really good. Like, I have been to events at the Excel Arena, and going from London Euston to the Excel is a breeze because of the Elizabeth line. It is amazing. It is actually a really, really good line. So I will defend that line to the hilt. It is actually really, really good. And if you've not been on the Elizabeth line yet, do it. It is really good. Is that a thing that we can collect? Oh, I think we might have already collected it. I've done stuff here already. Cool. Right, Bushy. We're 3 stops away from Watford Junction. There will be one day when I'm going to have to do the All Stations Challenge on this route, and it includes having to do all the Bakerloo line stations as well. Now, technically, I've already done all the Bakerloo line stations, because I did them on the All Stations Challenge for that. But this is a different route, so technically I'd have to do them again. Yeah, I'll be doing that at some point, because I would like to try it and see what you could do. I know there are some stations, actually, that don't get called by any, like, trains. Like there are some stations that just don't get any services, and obviously that means they can't be stopped at. But I'm gonna have to try it at some point and see what I can actually do. I'll probably need a list of like stations I can actually stop at first. Figure out which stations I can actually cut that actually receive services. Figure out which ones I can actually stop at, and then go from there. But there's a lot of stations on this route, to be fair. It is actually quite a lengthy route. I don't know how long it will take to do the All Stations Challenge on this route, and I don't even know if it's actually going to be possible. But it's going to be a long one, I reckon. It'd be a long one. In fairness, when it comes to the All Stations Challenge, I've been wondering whether or not I could actually make a leaderboard for it on the speedrun.com website, to be fair. Because I reckon it'd be cool to have a leaderboard and try and get other people to do the actual challenge itself. It is a very long challenge to do, fair play, and it is a very long and arduous process. But it's rewarding. It's quite fun to do, actually. Obviously, reviewing the footage for it would be a massive nightmare, so maybe not. It would be interesting to see whether or not people can actually do the all station challenges in a quicker way though, to be fair. Right, Watford High Street, the station that I frequented when we were here. This is a very quaint station. I wonder if the PIS boards have finally been fixed. They have! Way! So they have indeed been fixed. Because they used to just show trains that came in at midnight, which is rather humorous. I actually did a free roam thing once on this line, actually, on the Watford DC line. I drove a pacer down it. That was fun. I have to say, that was actually quite fun. Just imagine, right, if you were in London and you just saw a pacer show up. How would that make you feel? Obviously, pacers aren't allowed anymore on the UK rail network, but just imagine. You live in London. You're waiting for a train and a pacer rocks up. Because that's how the rest of the UK had to feel as well. Wait, I'm slowing down far too early. It is a shame Dovetail didn't get the London North Western Railway licence. Because the 350s really look bland without it. Like, I know that there was... I understand the story behind it and all that stuff, so I'm not criticising Dovetail for it. But it is a great shame that they didn't get the licence. I'm pretty sure London North Western Railway and West Midlands is supposed to be one of the first that gets renationalised anyway, I think, isn't it? Pretty sure it's supposed to be one of the first that gets renationalised anyway, so maybe it'll be the Great British Railways livery eventually, soon enough. Who knows? Whatever that livery will be. Yeah, I'd rather it be unbranded than nothing at all, but the 350s really just look bland without the actual livery. In fairness. Like, it just goes to show just how bland they look without the actual branding, that's all. But yeah, I'd rather they have the 350 rather than not have the 350, because to be fair, the 350 itself is a fairly nice unit, to be fair. I quite like them. There we go. Speeding minus 585. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Right. Oh, main menu it is, because I am going to end there, I think, because I'm very flippin' tired now. And I've just scratched my ear, so I'm bleeding. Perfect. Right. Thanks, Eczema. It's always fun to have. Right, so not what I had planned for tonight. I was hoping to do Hogwarts Legacy. Thanks, Norton, for spoiling that plan. I am going to be removing you very soon, so don't feel threatened or anything. But I am going to end tonight there, I think, because I am extremely tired and I would quite like to go to sleep. So, what is the plan going forward in terms of live streaming? So, I would like to go back to doing weekly streams. So the plan, I think, is I will try to do streaming every Saturday evening. I cannot guarantee that will happen because there are plenty of reasons why it probably won't happen exactly as I would like it to. But that's kind of what I will like to try and do, is weekly Saturday 7 p.m. streaming. Next week I might try and do Hogwarts Legacy again. Hopefully by then Norton will either have behaved itself or I will have found something different. Replaced it by then. So next week might be Hogwarts Legacy, or it might not be Hogwarts Legacy. In terms of Twitch highlights that I'm moving over, I already mentioned what I'll be moving over. I'll make a post of it on Twitter and all that stuff as well, just so that people are aware what's going on. I have been moving things over from Twitch to YouTube. I'm just going to go through that entire process and make sure I've got everything I want onto YouTube first before I actually start publishing things on YouTube. But that's how things are at the moment in terms of live streaming. I am hoping to come back to live streaming properly, maybe once a week. And I will be live streaming on both YouTube and Twitch going forward as well. So I'll be doing both on live streaming on both platforms going forward. But in any case, that's where I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream here now, guys. And hopefully see you all again next week. I will obviously post in the usual places what I'm when I'm live streaming or what I'm doing. So yeah, that's going to be it from me. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching this live stream. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I streamed to you guys. Have a lovely evening. Hope you all had a wonderful St. David's Day. And I will see you all potentially next week live again for whatever we're going to be doing then. But until then, goodbye.